Odell Beckham Jr., commonly referred to as OBJ, was obviously born to play football and would be remembered as one of the greatest wide receivers of his generation. However, he had the talent to play multiple sports on a professional level. While attending Isidore Newman School in New Orleans, Louisiana, he was good at 3 different sports. Beyond merely excelling in football, he also was an elite athlete in basketball and track. Odell Beckham Jr. wasn't limited to just one position on the field either. He played 4: wide receiver, running back, quarterback, and returned kicks and punts. Nonetheless, after 19 touchdowns as a senior, it dawned on him that the wide receiver position was what he was cut out for.
Manning going deep for Beckham Jr. Can he catch it? He did!
OBJ was so good, he had several offers when it was time to choose a college. But it doesn't really seem like he gave these offers a thought. It was quite common knowledge what university he was interested in attending. The wide receiver followed in the footsteps of his father, Odell Beckham Sr., who played running back, and mother, Heather Von Norman, who was a track star respectively. His godfather being Shaquille O'Neal made it a no-brainer, as he and Odell's fathers were roommates at Louisiana State University. In 3 years at LSU, OBJ recorded 143 receptions, 2,340 receiving yards, and 12 touchdowns.
Long ball. Beckham's out there. Got him.
Although he was just starting out, his stats were too good to be ignored. So, the New York Giants wasted no time in selecting him in the first round of the 2014 NFL Draft.
The New York Giants select Odell Beckham, wide receiver, LSU.
There is Odell.
OBJ was selected as the 12th overall pick, so a lot of NFL fans look forward to seeing him make a statement in the league. Well, he did make a statement, but not without giving the New York Giants an idea of what his time in the NFL would be like. You see, OBJ was going to go down as one of the best wide receivers in the league, but his career was also going to be plagued by injuries. After getting drafted into the NFL, OBJ didn't get to start as soon as he should have because of a hamstring injury. He missed the first 4 games of the 2014 NFL season. The fans were already getting impatient and couldn't wait to see him make his NFL debut. So, when he finally made his debut, he was under a lot of pressure to perform. Although the pressure was high, Beckham didn't let it get to him. In his first 12 games, he scored 91 receptions for 1,305 yards and 12 touchdowns. Those kind of numbers were respectable for even an established wide receiver in the NFL. So they were really special for a rookie that started the season late. For all he did in his rookie season, Beckham was named the 2014 Offensive Rookie of the Year.
2014 AP Offensive Rookie of the Year is
Odell Beckham Jr.
Beckham's performance in his rookie season was incredible already. However, one play will never be forgotten, and it was in Week 12 of his rookie season. In this Monday night game against the Dallas Cowboys, Beckham went against physics when he made a 57-yard back-breaking touchdown catch with 3 fingers, and he managed to make this catch with Cowboys cornerback Brandon Carr pulling his jersey.
He won these. Oh, there's a flag. Beckham, a one-handed catch.
Regardless of the pressure, OBJ reached for the ball and made a one-hand catch that might never be seen again in the history of the NFL. To this day, this catch is widely regarded as the greatest catch in NFL history, and from there, a star was born. OBJ's rookie season placed the bar so high, but his second season was even better. He ended the season recording 100 receptions for 1,450 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns. Similar to his first season, he didn't play in every game due to injury. But everything wasn't always perfect for Odell. There were moments in his career that didn't exactly go in his favor. Beckham was used to being under the spotlight and delivering when expectations were highest. Well, he soon got the perfect opportunity to do so in the 2016 NFL season. The New York Giants were on the road for a wild card matchup with the Green Bay Packers, but the week leading up to the biggest game of his career at the time, OBJ made headlines for a very controversial off-the-field picture that went viral. OBJ and a few teammates took a break from their preparation and decided to head down to Miami for a New Year's Eve event. While in Miami, they took a shirtless photo on a boat that would become infamous. The fans and the media didn't take kindly to this at all. The Giants lost this game 38-13, and everyone blamed their loss on the distraction their star player's time in Miami caused. Beckham and his teammates could have escaped the wrath of the media and fans alike if they hadn't partied before the game. However, since they lost an important game just after the fun activities, there was no way anyone in the league would have agreed they would have lost this game even if they hadn't visited Miami. The entire team was disappointing, but what made the situation so bad is OBJ had several key drops to add fuel to the media fire. Beckham started the 2017 season injured after suffering an ankle sprain in preseason. He missed the first game of the season, but in week 2, he was back. In a week 3 game against the Philadelphia Eagles, he scored 2 touchdowns and had 79 receiving yards. In the same game, he was fined $12,000 for an inappropriate celebration. He went on to improve on his receiving yards in a week 5 game against the Los Angeles Chargers. He left this game with a leg injury after 97 yards and a touchdown. Upon examination by team doctors, he was reported to have fractured his ankle, and his season was over. On August 27, 2018, the Giants gave him a 5-year, $95 million contract extension, which was the most lucrative contract by a wide receiver in the NFL at the time. He knew he had to prove he deserved the contract he got, and he did quite well at this. In his first 12 games, he recorded 77 receptions for 1,052 receiving yards and 6 touchdowns. Unfortunately, he was unable to complete this season. He picked up yet another injury in week 13. He tried playing through it, but that was a major mistake. It soon became obvious that he couldn't continue playing at the level expected by the Giants. So, he was soon traded to the Cleveland Browns. The Giants shocked the league with this move, as it was quite a break from the norm to trade a player just after a huge contract like this. OBJ certainly wasn't happy about this move. He's been on record saying he felt like the Giants sent him to Cleveland for his career to die. Although Beckham wasn't happy to have been traded to the Browns, he decided to make the most of it and shock the Giants. With this, he ended the 2019 NFL season with over 1,000 yards. He was having a much better season and seemed like he was beginning to pick up momentum. Unfortunately, things fell apart when he tore his ACL in a Week 7 game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Due to the severity of the injury, it became clear that OBJ's career would never be the same. Although he still played in games, he was used in the Browns' offense in ways that made him less effective. His father lashed out at the Browns on social media, and his relationship with the Browns fell apart, ultimately leading to his release. Due to the timing of this, he couldn't join a new team immediately, so he was a free agent for a while until the Los Angeles Rams, looking to build a super team, came along. Beckham was only with the Rams for 1 season. Although the season wasn't his best by numbers, it was the season he finally won a Super Bowl. While on the Rams, OBJ played 7 games in the regular season. He recorded 27 receptions for 305 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns. Although he was no longer at the level the league knew him to be, he was still able to make an impact on his new team. That season, the Rams finished 12-5. This was good enough to get them to the playoffs, and in 4 playoff games, OBJ had 21 catches for 288 yards and 2 touchdowns. OBJ unfortunately went down with an injury in the Super Bowl and had to leave mid-game, but he'll be remembered for scoring the Rams' first touchdown against the Bengals. Additionally, he caused the Bengals defense a lot of trouble until the second quarter. Many people actually believe had he not gotten injured, he might have won MVP of this game. Super Bowl 56 ended 23-20, and OBJ was able to join the league of the prestigious Super Bowl winners. After this win, he took a break for a year to recover. He went on to join the Baltimore Ravens in 2023 upon his return to the league. He was only with the Ravens for 1 season and recorded 35 receptions for 565 yards and 3 touchdowns. After his contract with the Ravens expired, he went on to sign a 1-year deal with the Miami Dolphins, initially on the injured reserve list, but was activated on October 5, 2024. Beckham may no longer be the one-handed catching defensive nightmare he used to be, but he will forever be a legend in the NFL, for all the moments he gave us. The slant routes taking 80 yards for touchdowns, the influence on the youth, the blonde hair, and all the mini dances. We look forward to seeing what he does next. If you had a blast watching this, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest crazy content. Drop a comment below and let us know which moment blew your mind the most. Catch you all in the next one.